Welcome back to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. I'm Josh and this is the 24/7 News Report. Our headline today comes from Ed Aarons, who has reported that Juventus player Toffee WEAH has rejected a loan move to Everton. We polled this to see how you guys would have felt about Toffee WEAH coming to Everton, and with over 500 of you getting involved, 46% of you would have liked to see WEAH at Everton, 26% were unsure, and 27% were against WEAH coming to the club. Would have been a fantastic bit of business in my opinion, but looks like it is not to be. It's nice to see that we're still looking to use the loan slots that we have. I think it's going to be the only way we bring players in this window, and you never know, maybe even in the summer it's a big part, and like we've seen with Harrison and Danjuma coming to the clubs on loans, it's something that we are really trying to get the most out of, and it's the thing that will be most important for us. TalkSport released reports claiming that Everton are showing interest in signing West Ham winger Said Benrahma. This report is backed up by reports coming out from Pete O'Rourke, who reports that Everton are monitoring Said Benrahma's situation at West Ham late into this transfer window. We polled this to see how you guys felt about Benrahma joining Everton, with just over 2,000 of you getting involved. 58% wants to see Benrahma at Everton, 18% are unsure, and 23% are against this bit of business. Yeah, we're looking for these attacking players that can slot into the positions that at the moment we're seeing. Obviously Harrison's covering the wide position, but he's also on loan. I'm not sure whether we'll be able to make that a permanent fixture, and obviously with Danjuma possibly on the move out, depending on how that situation comes about. We obviously need these type of players in the club and scoring goals and attacking, and obviously we're hoping that Sean Dyche has looked at players, and these are the type of players that he wants. So you never know, we might see something happen with Benrahma, but it is getting quite late on in the window, so you never know. But we'll keep our eye on that one. Team Talk have put out reports saying that Everton and Luton are interested in signing Ajax striker Chuba Akpom on loan until the end of the season. We polled this to see if you guys were keen on Akpom coming to the club. With over 1,300 of you getting involved, 54% supported this deal, 26% were unsure, and 18% didn't want to see this deal happen. I'm not sure about this player, I'm not 100% sure what position he plays in. Obviously, the reports say a striker. Would he be able to play in a wide position? Because I'm not sure. Obviously, with Dom and Beto, is a striker the position we really need to be looking at. Obviously, a lot of players are being looked at from the wide positions, and I think, obviously, I don't know about the player, so if he can play wide, then that's fine. But yeah, another loan link. It's good to see that from these reports we are looking to utilise these loan slots that we can, and hopefully we do, because it's going to be a weapon for us, really. Pedro Sepulveda has claimed that Benfica have rejected a loan bid from Everton for midfielder Florentino Luiz. Butchered a couple names there, but that is all right. Another one, a player I'm not 100% sure of, and another rejection, unfortunately, by the sounds of things. But it's good that we are looking for loan deals to be made there. In important positions as well. Obviously, we've seen a few midfielders' names crop up. It looks like positions we're looking into. So yeah, again, we're looking in the right places. We're looking to do the right deals. Hopefully, something happens in regards to some loan moves there. L'Equipe have reported that Everton are demanding that they receive Lyon defender Jake O'Brien as part of a deal that would see Arnaut Danjuma's loan cancelled and him joining the French side. Yeah, obviously we want to see something happen on our side of things if we're just going to let Danjuma go, because he is an Everton player. We have complete control over this situation. Obviously, if we were to it's a tricky one because obviously if we don't let him go, then but we still want to get the best out of him, we need to maintain that kind of um, mental state for the player. But if we think that's not something we can do, or he's just going to down tools or something along that line, or we just want him to leave because it is better for both parties, then we do want something coming in really if we can. And obviously we've identified a player here that might be ideal for a deal we can construct there. But as of yet, nothing is solid. But yeah, it's good to see that we're not just rolling over with something, and we are looking to see if there's any benefits we can get out of a situation in the event of cancelling the loan for Danjuma. So yeah, I suppose positive news, but still nothing happened just yet. Nizar Kinsella has claimed that Everton and Fulham are interested in Brentford's Frank Onyeka. However, Brentford are not willing to loan the midfielder to a Premier League rival. On top of this, Girona and Reims are interested in a loan for the player. Premier League sides would need to make a permanent offer for them to be willing to um, sit down and make a deal. Now, a player that again I'm not familiar with, but we have seen him linked before, but looks like might be off the table if they are not considering loaning him out to Premier League teams. And it seems that he might get a loan move abroad, but I suppose the club will probably still be pushing for a deal if they've identified him as a player they want, but it's looking like it isn't to be. Finally, Pete O'Rourke has updated the Godfrey situation with reports stating that Leeds United have made an official approach to Everton over a loan deal for the Blues defender. Sean Dyche has apparently greenlit the defender's exit as he looks to reduce the wage bill at the club. On top of this, reports coming out from Mark Douglas say that Ben Godfrey and Michael Keane are the only expected departures from Everton this transfer window, after both being told by the club that they can leave. He also says Leeds United are interested in Godfrey, which backs up the previous Peter O'Rourke report. So obviously not a stranger to the news. Godfrey, he has been linked to many a club over this window. Whether he will get the move, obviously he is expected as a departure, but that doesn't necessarily mean it will happen. I do feel like if we were to get rid of both Godfrey and Michael Keane, we are leaving the backup defender position quite open, and maybe not something we'd be keen on doing, given the fact that if we have one injury or God forbid two to our starting centre backs, we will be looking to these players to fill a hole in that defence, and if they are not here, then we would be looking to players like Mason Holgate, or I'm not sure if that's something that has been thought about, whether we want to get rid of both of them, or whether we obviously they'll be looking at the deals and seeing if they're appropriate. But yeah, Ben Godfrey has been linked many times, so it wouldn't surprise me if he went. But at the same time, it is getting late on, and he might stick around until at least the summer. So yeah, we'll see how that all goes. Let me know how you feel about all the news coming in. Get involved with any of the polls that we put out. Some of them have already finished, but others are still open to be engaged with. How do you feel about WEAH rejecting the loan move and the other players mentioned on the loan situations? Do you want to see Godfrey and Michael Keane leave the club, or do you think that might leave us too open at the back when it comes to backups? But yeah, this has been the Toffee Blues. Thanks for watching. I'm Josh. See you later.